Royal Rumble has come and gone, and out of the 30 superstars, only one walked out as the winner. The 2017 Rumble was one of, if not the most controversial Rumbles of all time, and was all because of one man, who we'll get to later. From Match of the Year, to new champions, to one of the most insane crowd responses of all time, here are the 10 craziest moments of the Royal Rumble in 2017. Starting us off at number 10 is the perfect 10, and I mean, who else could it be? Tye Dillinger. The man who lost to Eric Young at NXT TakeOver San Antonio was the only surprise entrant and the yearly NXT superstar to enter the Rumble. There was a ton of speculation on whether WWE were actually going to pull the trigger on it and make Tye come out at 10, as it was rumored for ages. It was a perfect moment for the perfect 10. Up next on our list is one of the 2 title changes that happened that night, and we'll get to the other one later. During the pre-show, Gallows and Anderson did what few expected and won the Raw Tag Team Championships. Although being on the pre-show may have hurt the win, the club have been brutally underbooked since their debut last year, and even though the titles were only just won by Cesaro and Sheamus, it was a move that was needed to keep the club strong. The only cruiserweight member in the Rumble, Jack Gallagher, was an absolute treat at number 5 with his umbrella. The spot with Jericho where he low-blowed him, and his elimination where he tried to fly away, were great comic relief, and it was crazy to actually see him in the match, considering he's a cruiserweight. The maybe former member of the Wyatt family isn't being talked about much after what happened, and a lot of people may have forgotten that Harper destroyed Wyatt from out of nowhere, and was about to Sister Abigail him until Orton saved Bray. Harper is one of the most underappreciated members of the WWE roster, and I think given the chance, he could have an amazing solo run. But I don't think anyone saw Harper turning on Wyatt as an outcome. Braun Strowman entered the Rumble as a lot of people's picks to win the whole thing, and be a monster while doing so. While the monster part was right, the Man Mountain didn't win the Rumble, but made an impact in another match, costing the most well-liked and respected wrestler by anyone ever, Roman Reigns, the Universal Championship, by destroying him from behind. The monster still has an incredibly bright future ahead of him. At Survivor Series, Goldberg shocked the world when he beat the man who broke The Undertaker's undefeated streak, Brock Lesnar, in under 2 minutes. Surely Lesnar had a well-made fight against Goldberg at the Rumble, right? Nope. He got eliminated in seconds as soon as Goldberg entered the ring. The story they must be building here is that Goldberg has Lesnar's number, and this will all lead to a WrestleMania match, as alluded to on Raw. But man, what a way to have Lesnar built, to be humiliated twice. The man with 2 hands that always has a fighting chance, James Ellsworth, took a nasty bump to the outside on Sunday. That looked awesome. And painful. Awesomely painful. After refusing to enter the ring and realizing that Strowman will eat him if he does, he was eventually tricked by Ambrose into getting in, and man was he obliterated. Again, the bump where he was eliminated and just hurled over the top rope like a rag doll, I'm surprised he wasn't hurt. An early contender for Match of the Year, Cena vs. Styles even outdid their classic at SummerSlam last August. The two have such incredible chemistry and threw everything they had at each other, and in the end, Cena looked like a man on a mission and tied Ric Flair's record for the most World Championship wins at 16 times. Alright, now it's time to address the massive elephant sitting in the room. In most people's opinion, the Rumble was completely ruined by number 1, the lack of surprise entrances, none if you exclude Dillinger, and 2, the fact that yet again, another Rumble was tainted with the scent of the Roman Empire. If Roman wasn't hated by everyone yet, now he is. He is the ultimate heel after eliminating Taker, and they are still treating him as a face as he destroyed Strowman and Owens on Raw. Absolutely disgusting booking. But technically, we did get a Samoan named Joe at number 30, if you think about it. God, I hate Roman Reigns. Probably the biggest surprise of them all was when Randy Orton, the Apex Predator and current member of the Wyatt family, eliminated Roman to a massive ovation from the crowd. And now that is the second time the Wyatts have gone over Roman at a pay-per-view in the last 4 months. Now he will go on to face either Cena or Wyatt for the title at Mania, presumably. But for now, let's just bask in the glory of the Viper.